Last time we called out Sadhguru's bullshit.
And we're not done yet. Welcome back to another video, and specifically welcome back to another video about Sadhguru. We're going to call out some more of Sadhguru's BS, especially his BS when considering other animals. Let's jump right in with the video.
I'm a foodie.
Foodie?
Foodie, yeah. I love to eat. But I'm an animal lover too.
Oh. So that's why you eat them?
There we go, we're straight in there making a joke about animal cruelty, about violence, about killing animals. Because hey, that's what spiritual enlightened people do. They make jokes about violence.
Now people say, I love my food. So you love animals, so you put them in the food.
Yeah, just in case you didn't get it the first time, he wants to make sure you really understood that joke that, you know, a violence towards animals, it's funny. And especially funny coming from someone who's supposed to be spiritually enlightened and some kind of guru. Hilarious.
No, I've tried many a times, like, okay, I have to quit eating non-veg. I have tried that also, so I've stayed away from non-veg for a week or 10 days. But the minute when I see somebody having non-veg, I'll be like, okay, from next month. I don't know, how do I come out of this? Like, of course, like, even I have 2 pets at home. And I don't know, like, what do you say, Sadhguru, about this whole thing, this non-veg and not eating non-veg?
Well, I don't know what Sadhguru is going to say, but I know what I want to say to this. You're a selfish hypocrite. You have pets at home that you love, but you commit other atrocities to other animals just because what you like how they taste. What the f is wrong with you? But let's see what Sadhguru says. I'm sure he's going to be just as hard and direct and hold this woman accountable for her violent, hypocritical actions. I'm sure that's exactly what he's going to do.
When are you planning to eat the pets?
Oh, no. No. They're like my babies.
And that's what they say. Even I've seen people talking to the chicken and all very nicely, and next week they'll eat them up.
That's f***ing hilarious. So funny. Like, seriously, I think he deserves a round of applause for this one. Let's get some claps. Come on, let's clap this. And maybe some fake laughter too. Let's put the fake laughter on as well. There we go. Let's make sure we all get this. This is really a great joke. Top joke. Yeah, because loving animals and then slitting their throats is, as we found out for the 3rd time already, f***ing hilarious.
Are you vegetarian or non-vegetarian?
I'm a humanitarian.
Humanitarian!
Say, today there's substantial documentation to show that…
Oh wait, the music's coming, so you know he's about to say something really important and something's definitely going to be scientific and factual and something very powerful. The music's building up, so we know that's what's coming. Are you ready for it? Let's see what it's going to be.
Plants are as sensitive as any other creature. So whether you eat a plant or an animal or whatever, it is still violence. Only thing is they don't scream. They do scream, you don't hear, that's all. There's enough evidence to show that they do scream. It is been recorded like this. So among themselves there is that much sensitivity.
Conflating sensitivity with sentience is something only an idiot would do. And that's exactly what he's doing. Plants respond to stimuli and will have different responses depending on what the stimuli is. For example, if the stimuli is damaging the plant will respond in a defensive way. Just like there are many things out there like mobile phones, for example, is when you turn it over, it lights up like so. That's stimuli response. There are other phones out there and other devices like hard drives where when they detect that they are falling, they put into place defensive maneuvers to stop the hard drive from being damaged. This does not mean they are sentient or even that they are feeling anything. It doesn't mean they have a mind or consciousness or any ability to understand the world around them. It means that they are sensitive to the stimuli that is happening to them and they can respond in kind.
So whether you pluck a fruit or a vegetable or cut an animal and eat, everything is cruel.
Absolute nonsense. You cannot compare cutting a plant to cutting an animal. It is not comparable. Plants are not sentient or conscious beings. They do not have complex emotions. They don't have the ability to feel any form of pain. Animals, on the other hand, have all of those things, the ability to feel various forms of pain, consciousness, sentience, all of the things that make animals animals, that make us animals too, which makes it absolutely immoral to cut them down and kill them for sensory pleasures, for convenience, for whatever reason. We can live without animal products, but we can't live without nutrition. So if we're going to take nutrition, why not take it from the non-sentient beings, the ones that have none of those things that we discussed earlier, rather than cutting down emotional minds and beings of animals? This is bullshit coming from someone who is supposed to be enlightened, is supposed to be in touch with the nature and all of these things. Now he's saying that animals and plants, cutting them both is cruelty, therefore giving people the justification they need to go and kill and eat animals. Doesn't sound like a very spiritual, enlightened, compassionate person to me.
It is just that we must do it with some sensitivity, only to the extent it's necessary. We have a right to nourish ourselves. As a life, we have a right to nourish ourselves because this is how the food cycle is in the world. But we don't have a right to wantonly take another life just for pleasure. We have no business to do that.
The first piece of sense that's come out of his mouth in this video, absolutely I agree. We don't have the right to take a life of an animal for pleasure. Yet you sat here with this woman who has asked you for your opinion on non-veg. You have then said killing animals and killing plants is the same, therefore giving her the justification she needs. You should follow through with your own logic here, take the stance that you should take as a supposedly hardcore guru, someone who has to tell the truth and uncomfortable truths as so many people claim that he does. Where is the uncomfortable truth here? Tell this woman that you're a hypocrite and that you loving some animals and killing other animals is hypocritical, dangerous and violent, and you should stop doing it and you should become a vegan so that you are living in alignment, your actions and your morals are in line because you claim to care about animals, but you're paying for animals to go through literal hell on earth.
We have every right to nourish this life, but we have no right to enjoy taking another life. For survival, for nourishment, we will eat whatever we have to eat, given the moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Sadhguru.
He's completely avoided her question as usual. He's completely avoided going down the route of telling people you should not harm animals because he has some vested interests here, obviously. He has something to gain from not telling people to, go vegan and leave the animals alone. It's very clear that he doesn't want to go down that path because he knows that will split his audience and he'll lose money, he'll lose popularity, and that's ultimately what these people are in it for. His entire attitude during this video was that of making jokes about animals dying, making jokes about killing, and then comparing killing animals to killing plants. He is completely deluded if he thinks they are the same thing, and giving this kind of pseudoscience nonsense advice to millions of people is dangerous and just frankly ridiculous. Non-scientific, spiritual nonsense bullshit. If you are a spiritual person, you claim yourself to be a spiritual person, or you know spiritual people who aren't vegan, are contributing to animal violence every day, but still go around putting their hands together saying namaste, well maybe then you'd be interested in one of these t-shirts that I've got on right now. It says Namaste, stop hurting animals. Real simple message, and you'd think it would be simple to follow, but unfortunately not. Many people just don't make that connection or simply just refuse to make the connection. So get it in their faces, show them namaste and putting their hands together doesn't mean shit whilst you're contributing to animal suffering and animal violence. Here's a video that I've chosen for you because I think that you're gonna like it. And here's a video that YouTube chose for you because YouTube thinks you're gonna like that one. Check one of those out before you leave. Thanks so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next video.